not going to be a match that you see too often. But if he does decide to do that, I mean, I feel like she can at least, you know, use that pocket to her advantage when it comes to dealing with some of Rob's more annoying his most annoying projectile, the gyro. And I'm pretty sure if you keep the gyro in your pocket, he can't use it anymore anyway. So that's just going to be a big thing taken away from him. But we'll see if that's how it goes as we get to our first match here on Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, and B-Rice plays a very unorthodox style with his Isabelle. Normally, you'd expect them to play more of a zoning game. Not so with B-Rice. He likes to get up close and personal, deal these combos, and make sure you can't do a darn thing about it.
Yeah, man, it was a good start right there with all that up tilt action into a couple of aerials. Already got 108% here on to KyleYoung. B-Rice looking super strong here in the opening of this set.
And already you see, you know, the disadvantage state of R.O.B being such an important factor in any match he's in. If your character has a single juggle tool, it'll be good versus R.O.B. Yeah. I actually saw just a second ago B-Rice pull out the gyro and put it back in the pocket. I think that's to extend the timer that's on it.
Yeah, you got to refresh it so because I think if it stays in your pocket too long, it actually just goes away. So you want to pull it back out and put it back in so that way you can keep this top on your side. Never even have to throw it. You just want to make sure R.O.B has no access to it. And you can see like the autopilot is still kicking in for KyleYoung because he's still trying to get this top out, but there is no top to be had.
Right. Oh my gosh, but sending him down to the bottom blast zone with that spike. What a good punish on that recovery.
Yeah. And so this is a really just a great start right here, just in general for B-Rice. Even though he did lose that stock, that does mean that because he got KO that the top is available, but I'm sure he's going to be looking for a way to go ahead and get that back. Oh, the pressure right here on the left side from these Robo Lariats coming in from KyleYoung. He's definitely trying to make it happen, but takes the F smash directly to the dome, and he is out of there on the left side. Man, that F smash doesn't feel like it should be that strong, but it is.
Right. Oh my God. And this can't be the infinite. I thought they patched this. And KyleYoung got off scot-free there, but that was, I mean, surprising to say the least. I think B-Rice could have extended that a lot more if they really wanted to.
Yeah. Got some good damage on it regardless if he even though he didn't like go for the full extension. But this is definitely looking well into his favor. As we are rounding down to the end of this match, he does have a decent amount of damage here on the second stock, but he's already done so much to the third stock of R.O.B that I really don't see KyleYoung coming back unless... Oh, good up smash right there. Catching him on the fade back up smash, and that's going to be the end of that first game.
Sticks a stop sign right up the propellers, and we're going to a game 2 with B-Rice in a very commanding lead. I kind of respect the fact that KyleYoung realized that gyro isn't going to work even if he, you know, tries to use it. So he opts for more of, you know, a different approach to the match. The problem is when you take away a character's main option for engaging or just neutral in general, things get really dicey really quick. And Isabelle's a character who can definitely lock down those projectile-based characters.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I mean, that's just going to be something he has to get used to and look out for, man. You don't want to get locked down by Isabelle too easily. And it's just interesting to say that too, because I mean it is R.O.B, and R.O.B usually locks people down to the edge just with good gyro pressure and laser pressure, but he's not able to do that against Isabelle as easy for fear of the pocket. And on top of that, she also can zone quite well with her own projectiles. But as of right now, as you said, B-Rice, he's not the type to really zone. He wants to get in there, and he's been doing that quite well with the way that he's found the beginning of these combos with these up tilts. He keeps it going with some up airs, some back airs, and forward airs. And then he keeps the pressure onto his opponent.
It's just unrelenting pressure as well. And, you know, that forward air and back air from Isabelle's aided so much by the fact that R.O.B is absurdly big and has very little defensive options to really do much about that. If he wants to approach, which you kind of have to in this matchup, you need to be dashing constantly. And that projectile just puts so much pressure on him that, you know, it's very hard to put your shield up in time to avoid it.
Yeah. I think that is kind of the interesting thing, though, with R.O.B is that, like, yeah, he is a character that does have good combos, but he's also, like, that perfect way to be getting comboed by literally everybody in the game. Unfortunately, forgetting that the Lloyd Rocket was buried there and just gets taken off the top, I think he might actually have been able to try to DI that to live, but either way, B-Rice is kind of following up. Anyway, great placement of that back air, kind of snuck that one in there. Now the game is right back even on stocks.
Yeah, that's something about KyleYoung. is he could pull the rug out from under you when you're not least expecting it. That was actually how he ended up qualifying for this event in his pool. You know, with a couple of wild options like that his opponent wasn't expecting. But again, when he does those options with intention, that's when he becomes very powerful. He went down 0-2 earlier tonight against Skarm, but as soon as he adapted and started, you know, making good on those wild options, that, you know, making him work more in his favor, that was when he really became a potent threat.
Yeah. And I definitely like where that Lloyd rocket was put just to cover the roll on, but that was also super smart from Kyle Young to do the Rebel Lariat, but not extend it too far. He just wanted to make sure the hit. Oh no, not expecting the aggressive comeback there from B Rice, and now still living.
We don't tech those, and B Rice is so good at baiting out people hitting him off stage. And again, Isabelle's recovery, whenever they don't have a jump, you know, it's super exploitable with, you know, the balloons sending you in pretty much one direction, and that's up. You know, good luck. But you know, when they have that jump,
he was out of gas.
Well, man, he needed to hit that fuel station. I guess he realizes that those gas prices are going up, so he wanted to play it safe. You know, be a little bit lighter on his pocketbook, but you know, being lighter on that gas doesn't always help.
Yeah, I just saw what he did too. Yeah, he didn't stay on stage long enough after he got up the first time, so he didn't get a chance to really recharge the gas. And so, unfortunate. Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on that tank, man. Gotta keep an eye on that tank. And so, unfortunate SD at the very end, but altogether, still like I think a better game for him. He did put that last stock in danger a little more than the first game. So let's see what happens here in the third one. Right back to the same stage and the same music.
We see 30. That's weird. Maybe they picked it. Actually, I don't think I was paying attention.
No, they picked it the first time. Kitsch is a good tune. Like pretty much as soon as the Tekken stuff got put in this game, I turned off all the other music but the Tekken music too. So I get it.
I respect that. It's been kind of like that here in Philly too. But you know, I gotta be honest with you. This is looking much more of an even game than the past two matches were.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I think he's starting to kind of finally catch on, and on top of that, I feel like he's gotten used to just not. Oh my, you gotta tech those, man. About to okay, good recovery. I was gonna say, but I think he's starting to get used to not playing with his top. Great little combination right there from B Rice though to go ahead and finish that stock. Was that down smash? Yeah, down smash at the end. But yeah, he has to get used to playing without his. Yeah, what he has to get used to not playing with his top, because more often than not, if he throws out one time bad, it's going to be taken for the rest of the game. So, and it seems like he was doing a good job of doing that for a bit, but now the pressure of V-Rice is starting to get to him again.
He recognizes that if he doesn't win this next match and the consecutive two afterwards, he's going to be going to loser's bracket early. And again, nobody wants to be going to loser's bracket in a tournament with this much prestige on the line.
Yeah. That's laser, man. Okay. Yeah, the thing about, like, I think when you grab the laser, it goes in the same direction that R.O.B originally shot it, so he would have had to try to go over the edge a little bit for that. Still, though, I mean, just good usage of the pocket altogether as far as the gameplay has been going. Tries to get some type of cheekiness off that jab, but only ends up eating a down smash right there. Kyle Young trying to fight his way back into this game, but he is already super hurting on this second stock.
Right, and he does a good job stalling at the ledge, and he baits out the gyroid rocket as well. You know, that was a really good recovery route from Kyle Young, and he's doing a good job fighting his way back into this match. He waited a little bit to make sure that the tether was coming out. Great option from Kyle Young, and he's back on top of this thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, all that rage that R.O.B has definitely going to help get little Isabelle across that that blast zone. She's not really that heavy of a character, so. With that being said, man, a little bit of a lead developing here for Kyle Young, but B-Rice is definitely going to try to get it out of here sooner than later. Earlier in the first game, he was getting a lot of parries on these neutral airs coming down, but he has seen since then like kind of abandoned that playstyle. He's been getting caught up a lot by these neutral airs coming down from R.O.B.
I've been seeing Kyle Young, you know, mixing up his tempos on a lot of these moves. Like with that nair, with the back airs just out of nowhere, with his recoveries generally. But B-Rice had the read there with the fishing pole, was able to take that stock.
Yeah. All right, so it's going to go to the other side. Actually, Juice. Okay. So Kyle Young not able to set up the gyro near the edge, but it does not matter. That up smash out of shield is going to take it. Ends up getting himself a game. Great adjustments and staying on the same stage too. So that's when you know he was like, all right, I figured something out, and this is the stage where I want to be. Let me make sure I get this win. So it's going to be a a uphill battle though, because it's now all on B Rice's counter pick. We'll see where he goes.
B Rice did win his first set today in winners quarters finals versus Scarm in reverse 3-0 fashion. He might be looking to put 2 on the record tonight.
All right.
Now that the pressure's on, he's going to be playing a lot sharper because he realizes one mistake and that could be the end.
Yeah. So they're going to go right back to the same stage. So it seems like both of them really like the stage, which is definitely fine. I mean, it's just a different parameter version of Pokemon Stadium, which is the stage we've all come to know and love anyway. So we'll see how this one plays out as we get into our 4th game. B-Rice still getting that same start off with the up tilt and to the up airs, but not getting as much damage as we have seen him getting earlier in the earlier games with that combo.
Right, yeah, he generally can extend that super far. I mean, 67 is nothing to sneeze at, but
right,
compared to the 100 or even down to 80% that we've been used to seeing, this is kind of a change of fashion.
Okay. Real quick, now he's back on. Oh, almost getting that that up smash after the gyro hit. That's one of the things that you do not want to do when Rob has the gyro near the edge. You don't want to just straight stand up because it is a setup. You don't want to roll on because they're already accounted for that. It's just a hard setup to get around sometimes.
Right, yeah, and it's so strong, especially when it confirms that trajectory. But B-Rice, thanking his lucky stars that he's alive there. The Roto Arm, not going to kill just yet. Break the eye for B-Rice to survive that, despite the rage and the weight of Isabelle. And there's the up smash to punish that down smash. B-Rice back in the lead.
Yeah, I like that. He didn't go for the same option twice. He went for the grab first, and it didn't work. But then he was like, all right, well, if that was too slow, now let me go for this one instead. And that one did work. So good stuff to B-Rice, making sure he can get himself a little bit of a win here.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. I think the up throw would have killed there, TK.
Yeah. I think so too, man. Unfortunate that he didn't try to go for it. But however, if he gets another grab, that's probably it right here for sure. You're over the platform. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
There it goes. But that little bit of damage might be quite costly if B-Rice gets a hard read on him.
And B-Rice the back throw. Oh, trying to get tricky with it. The fishing pole cancel into the down air. Fortunately, didn't get the spike hitbox, but he's definitely putting the pressure on to... wow, great recovery. I think he actually ran out of gas, but good stuff for shaving that jump so that way he can get that little extra boost at the end and the air dodge. Unfortunately, didn't let him live for too much longer, but I will give a big shout out to that recovery.
And the pressure is on for young Kyle right now. He knows this could be his last stock here in winner's side, and he's got a couple of hard fighters in the losers bracket that he's going to have to deal with if he finds his way down there. So he's doing a good job of just trying to maintain distance, making sure B-Rice can't approach him. But the problem is he needs to approach B-Rice.
Yeah, he definitely needs to approach B-Rice at this point in time. B-Rice with the solid foundation so far. Oh, the read on that roll. Another S smash is going to take it. B-Rice actually destroying him in this game with the 2 stock. Everything going right for him.
Man, that read at the end there was so potent. You alluded to this earlier, TK, when you said that F smash is a lot stronger than a lot of people expect it to be, and that roll read is